Hello, this is NOWSG, and welcome to part number 17 of my Naval Ops Warship Gunner 2 Let's Play. Let's go rescue that Italian fleet.
Full speed ahead. All hands alert. Secondary objective added.
Captain, enemy ship approaching up ahead. Do you know what type it is? It looks like a Kai Kongo type. That isn't a Magi's ship, but it's definitely from a Japanese fleet. Enemy fleet speeding up, guns orientated toward this ship. Urgh! They can't. They aren't getting out of our way. It can't be helped. Let's engage them.
Secondary objective added. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Secondary objective added. Moderate damage. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh. Oops. Amagi's ship wasn't in that fleet, but the way they retreated at just the right time does remind me of his tactics. Rumors that he was in the Mediterranean may not have been just rumors after all.
Enemy battleship sunk. Secondary objective complete. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship in flames. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Light damage. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy ship sunk. Enemy battleship sunk.
Oh yay, mission accomplished already!
Let's leave the area.
The Italian fleet has made it through Gibraltar and is heading for Brest. Alright, let's merge with the FF main fleet. Yay, that's right. 68cm guided torpedo. Ooh. Stronger torpedo. Swan H class. Sweet! What are you doing here, instructor? Oh, I was just recalling some old memories. Instructor Tsukuba, what's that blade? It's a knife I was awarded during the Great European War. I heard it was forged with metal from a gun barrel from Japan's flagship in the Russo-Wilkian War. There's a longer sword that was forged along with this, but I only have this knife with me. As for the sword, Rear Admiral Amagi, perhaps? It happened over 20 years ago during the Great European War. While we were capturing an enemy port, our fleet was surprised by the enemy. It became a terribly chaotic battle. My division was isolated and cut to pieces, and all the officers on my ship were killed from the captain on down. I was suddenly thrust into the role of my ship's commander, but by that point we were in no shape to even retreat. Just then a destroyer led by Amagi came to our rescue. Our two ships kept the battle line from falling apart. We regrouped our fleet and completed the operation successfully. To honor our performance, Amagi was given the sword and I was granted this knife. It must have been a symbol of how the two of us were like a pair of blades in battle. To be honest, this sort of thing is completely useless for a Navy man these days. But this is my bond with Amagi, the man with whom I plunged through the jaws of death. It's a tangible form of the trust we had, a trust that crossed the barrier between rank and organization, and made us entrust our lives to each other. Gotta feel sad for the guy. The friend I thought I'd fight through hell with until the end is now the man I must exchange fire with as an enemy. Life never goes the way you want it to, does it? Instructor. They apparently confirmed that Amagi was in this battle. I actually heard the information from the Italian force a little while ago. The call to surrender was also in his name. So it was true. Nobody would be more reliable as an ally than Amagi, but no one would give you more grief as an enemy either. If you ever face him in battle, you had better not let your guard down, Captain. I'll try not to. I'm sure you'll be fine, Captain. You're my pupil and I'm proud of you. Out of here and do the next mission, I guess. Turning Nightmare. Oh boy, I believe this is another super ship. Goody, definitely gonna want stronger weapons. Yep, Captain, bad news. We got word that a super weapon has appeared off the Shetland Island. It was launched in from the northeast while the Scott Patrol fleet was busy intercepting an enemy fleet. That appeared northwest of Scotland, so they finally brought out a super weapon. The fleet that remained at the base is currently moving to intercept it, but it's just taking more and more damage. Lieutenant Nagi, do we know what kind of vessel it is? The observation room is reporting that the object is a giant Trenhall amphibious assault ship, probably the one that was used in the invasion of Hawaii. Okay, I worded that. I emphasized that wrong, but whatever. The enemy's goal is either capture Scott Patrol base or land in Scotland. Either way, we need to decide this battle before they reach the shoreline. We can't repeat the mistakes we made in Hawaii. This super weapon is an amphibious assault ship, and I don't think its speed can be monstrously high. We should sacrifice some of our own speed, and carry weapons that can do a lot of damage in a short time. Wow, your English needs work, Miss Vaughn. To some extent, we can take down the enemy's landing ships with a rapid-fire attack. We should use weaponry with a wide attack range for best results. This battle is a race against time. We'll launch immediately and join the intercept battle. Alrighty, let's upgrade this ship with some new goodies that we've got. Move. Radar oxygen torpedoes, barrels. Some of those guided torpedoes. Oh, I thought I saw 3. Was I mistaken? Probably mistaken. Yeah. Oh, there's 3 of these now. These deal more damage as guided torpedoes. So, there's something I can do to fix this. Yes, there is. You two. That. Do that. Telling me to sacrifice my own speed. Now, to deal with this craft, you need to be able to get
Full
there and
speed
hit them
ahead.
hard. The station's Kappa Flow fleet is having a rough battle. Captain, the battleship Inflexible is sinking. This commander also has died in battle. All hands to battle station. We must stop the super weapons advance. The enemy super weapon is in firing range. Enemy ship launching multiple small vessels. They're torpedo ships heading in our direction. Is that a hatch? Hold on. If it is a hatch, then its armor might be relatively light. Alright, let's move behind it and fire at the super weapons hatches.
Enter engagement mode. Cancel engagement mode. Fire on deck. Light damage. Light damage. Fire contained. Enter engagement mode. Fire on deck. Fire contained. Super weapon destroyed.
Oh boy! Let's mop up left and right in the middle, yes. Let's mop up. Mission accomplished.
Severe. Light damage. Let's leave the area.
Sloop Commander Gorfield and fallen here with the battleship Inflexible. We just barely managed to mount a successful defense this time, but the damage to the Kappa Flow fleet was far from trivial. It'd be nice if this put an end to the Empire's attack, but I doubt that'll happen. Yay! Money! Buster! Gaming device. Ooh! Oh, just a stupid flag. Lieutenant Nagi, do you have a map of the local waters? Yes, here it is. Thank you. I thought so. Captain, I'd like to make a suggestion. What? The water depth is shallow around here, so I think we call in salvage equipment and work underwater. Do you think we can get permission to salvage parts of the super weapon we sunk earlier? If we can get part of its armor or body, it could lead to great advances in our research into enemy ships. I see, it certainly could give us some important clues. Let's suggest it to HQ. Thank you. If possible, I would like us to go find the ship's remains ourselves. Why is that? Can't we just leave that to a force that specializes in this sort of thing? I doubt we can raise up the whole thing in one piece. It's too large. Before we take it apart, I want to see its condition for myself, especially how badly it's been damaged. Alright then, I'll add a suggestion to have them consider that. I protest, sir. Thank you very much, Captain. Captain, you're really far too nice to the doctor. Giggling demon. I'm giggling alright because somehow windows on a submarine that don't have windows! Command HQ has officially accepted our salvage operation plan. Dr. Braun, if you could explain. Yes, sir. The goal of this operation is to find and raise the enemy super weapon that was sunk in the sea battle a few days ago. In particular, I want to discover the super weapon's engine, the main mechanism on the ship, no matter what it takes. But how are we going to find it? We don't have enough time to troll aimlessly around the ocean looking for it. We have identified the area where it was sunk to some extent. Also, the noise picked up when the super weapon appeared is still being weakly detected within the sector. So you're saying that the super weapon's engine is still online and emitting noise? It is indeed. I believe that the noise that shows up when the super weapon appeared origins from the super weapon's engine. If we can track the noise source, I think we can find the engine in question itself. Previous surface investigation has narrowed the source down to 3 possible points. We won't know which one it is until we go underwater and check it out. Alright then, we will now set off in a submarine to determine the location of the engine. After that, we've arranged for a British Navy work crew to hoist up whatever is left of the super weapon. We've been fighting by the seat of our pants so far, so I hope this investigation can lead to some clues on how to handle the super weapons. The Scapa Flow fleet is currently regrouping, so we can't expect any escort from them. Be prepared for possible enemy encounters. Let's begin the investigation right away. All hands, prepare to leave port. Is there anything I can do to the submarine to at least make it better? There really is not. At least weapon-wise. Systems. Auto reload can be replaced. That can be replaced. No, it cannot. Well, let's go ahead and add the electronic jamming. There we go. This is NOWSG2, signing off.